Hello, YouTube. It's your main man, BTM here. Welcome you back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel or the Black Tiger Miner News Network. I don't know. Ouch. I don't know why I don't always say that, but it's the Black Tiger Miner News Network. And as you can see, it looks like Kaspa is back, right? Kaspa is back pumping. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments and what you think about that live, right? Because we're doing it all live. But as you can see, I'm definitely invested in Kaspa. And all my Kaspa is literally sitting in KRC 20 tokens. So I need KRC 20 tokens to come back when I need, excuse me, also need Kaspa to come back. But I think Kaspa come back will be KRC 20 tokens. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and hit your main man up and a super chat. Don't forget to support your main man BTM and let me know, do you think Kaspa is bouncing back? You think Kaspa's over? Do you think Kaspa's dead? Or do you think they just scared? I think they are scared. I think Kaspa is gearing up for a massive comeback. If you've been in Kaspa, you know, like I know, Kaspa can run it up out of nowhere like it did previously. So looking at the bubbles, shut the front door. Shut the front door. Kaspa is up 20.6%. And these guys are making videos talking about Kaspa was dead. Kaspa's over. And there's no reason to look at Kaspa. I actually have a KS3M miner that I've been working on. It works, but it takes too much power, right? And I'm probably going to sell it. But I was initially got it to mine, but as Casper Silver says, is 90% mined out. So I don't know. Slap the haters. Yelled up, Crypto Pumps. What's up, man? So it looks like we're setting up the roundtable because we are back in business, right? Yes, definitely slap the haters and the futters and anybody that is anti-Caspa because they missed the freaking boat. Caspa is coming back. BPS 10s on the way. BPS 100 is in the works. KRC 20s are open. There's a lot of news for the Kaspa smart contracts. Kaspa is alive and well, guys. Don't give up on Kaspa. So Kaspa is up 20.5% again. This is another serious run, up 8.9% in the last hour. If you guys didn't get Kaspa wise down, you might have missed the boat. So this is your main man BTM, Black Tiger Miner, Crypto News Network, and let's check out the Twitter page. So this is Nacho. Kaspa is the trilemma solution. Visa, MasterCard, centralized, middleman no more, fully decentralized, fastest internet self, Bitcoin level security, 10 BPS, smart contracts this summer. Enjoy your time, ETH and SHIB. I don't know why SHIB be on here. Soon to be Casp and Nacho. And I like this Caspa-like network BPS visualizer. 250 BPS dreaming is a free permit for imagination. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And I love this visualizer. I don't know who keeps creating these visualizers, but this is awesome, bro. What up, LB? LB, I think we're about to start pumping that Kaspa merch again. We are back on and running. And somebody mentioned that Kaspa might be investing in marketing, which I don't know why these projects don't want to market. Bro, market, right? Help your boy sell this merch. People are saying you came in and out of Kaspa. Bro, I am deeply invested in Kaspa. Although I don't talk about it every day, you can clearly see I am deeply invested in Kaspa. Being invested in Kaspa the whole time, right? I've been talking about different things because people stopped listening to the Caspa videos, right? People started being part of the Caspa network, but we've been here the whole time because we're doing it all live. Uh, don't lose hope. Believe the cycle. Buy the effing crash. 2025 will end a life-changing year for every crypto holder. Kaspa, Cubics, I don't know what Crown and Neon is. Giga, Gavfon, and Happy. So let me know what you guys think. This is CoinCo. Kaspa is the highest gainer in the top 100 coins on CoinGecko. This is us, right? Us. Ah, I gotta get the hat, bro, and I gotta get a leather coat. Already got the boots. I'm about to start walking around with a leather coat on in the summertime in Texas with a Casper with this Casper T-shirt on. I think that is hilarious. I guess that might just be a Texas thing, but I think that's hilarious. What's your favorite layer one in terms of user experience updated? And you can see here, I also have Cubic. I got a lot of Cubic that's just sitting around. It's been sitting around for years or months, actually probably years. So you got Casper right here, near Sonic, got Lithium, Avalanche, ICP. These ICP guys is Cubics. What is this? 100 million to 250 million. Caspa to a billion. Unraveling the foundations and in-depth exploration of layer one blockchains. That's actually pretty cool. I might save that image for later. But you can check me out on the Black Tiger Miner News Network. Tell us 3 reasons why Kaspa should be listed on Binance. So what do you got? And here we go again, LB and Crypto Pumps. This is it. This is how you freaking weather the storm. Casper portfolio is down 70%. Ouch. From an all-time high. I'm not leaving. I will be here until $1 or more in you. And I like this guy, right? He's literally sitting. Is there even a bench there? What is he sitting on? Literally sitting on a piece of wood and a stick with his feet on a wooden table and a freaking monsoon. This guy has dedication, bro. I'm not sure if everyone has this kind of dedication, but we are live, bro. We are here and we've always been here, right? So let me know what you guys think about that as well in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. Main man Freeman, add Caspa to the crypto strategic reserve, better version of Bitcoin made in America on CMC, which is already owned by Binance. So I don't know if they're going to add it to the strategic reserve. That would be cool. But again, these guys don't always do the right thing, right? These guys are up and down and sideways most of the time. Doing the right thing isn't always part of the plan. But I think Casper will shock people, melt faces, and turn heads. Casper is officially added to CoinMarketCap top made in America assets. I thought Casper was Israeli or Lebanon or somewhere. That's weird. It is top weird. So of the top made in America, I do got XRP. I got a nice little amount of XRP. That's going back up. I got Solana. This USDC, I keep getting deposits. I don't know where they're coming from, but I keep getting what was called airdrops. So I ain't mad at it. Cardano, I picked up some. I might have sold it. I don't know. I might sell it though and pick up more XRP. So we got Dogecoin, H bar, got H bar. I don't have any link. I do have XLM, Litecoin, Sui. Sui's made in America? Interesting. Bitcash, Uniswap, Near, Autos, Avant, Ondo. I got Ondo's Will, official Trump coin. Kaspa's right under official Trump coin? Say what? Filecoin, algorithm, render, Optimus, IP story. What? That's interesting. Need to keep that list up. So let's go back to Twitter. This is Kaspa whales have been stacking. So let's let 13, somebody got 13 million, 10 million, 5 million, 4 million, 4 million. The same address? It's not. 2.9 million. And again, most of my Kaspa is in KRC20. So if Kaspa moves and KRC20 moves, I am live. And this is another visualizer. Kaspa currency, 10 blocks per second, like watching Edison turn on the first light bulb. Macaroni sending his first wireless signals. NASA launching the first manned rocket to the moon. Kleinrock sending the first internet message. Jobs announcing the iPhone. Welcome to the next epoch in modern digital ledger technology. And is there any sound here? There is not. There actually is sound. But I do like the visualizer. If you look closely, it almost looks like, why is there two pictures here? If you look closely, it almost, oh, I'm tripping. If you look closely, it almost looks like the visualizer's breathing, right? You can see it there. It looks like it's moving. Kind of weird. I think that's pretty cool. But moving forward, what? What am I? Microsoft Help. And here's another visualizer. Oops. You want to go back to that visualizer, Kaspa.org. I might have to set my node back up or update it and turn the node machine back on. I had one for the last upgrade, but I didn't keep it on because it was taking up so much space on that hard drive. But I actually do have the computer still sitting there, actually. So I might go ahead and check it out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And super chat. So this is, what is this? We're talking about crypto pumps, Polychain Capital funded DAG Labs to start building Kaspa, Polychain. Okay. Polychain is a US team. You are right. Also, the devs logged into Woofy's server in California to do the Rust rewrite. So made in America. Hey, if you like it, I love it, right? If you with it, we live. What is this? LB looks like a water flow. Definitely looks like a water flow. Looks like a stream, a water stream or something. So let's see here. 90% of the supply has been mined. Shout out to Kaspa Silver. He's been holding it down for a long time. Kaspa is the final stretch of the emissions schedule. By 2030, the rewards will only be around 2 Kas per block. Probably why the miners are so cheap. Um, lots coming within the next year that's expected to bring in the needed demand. Let's see what the future holds. 1.3 Ether hash, 90% mine. Next reduction 26 days to 58 Kas per block reward. Yep. Crypto pumps, good stream yesterday. I might have to check out your stream from yesterday. But we are back and we are live. Kas, 90% mine. What is this? Oh, yeah, I did see that. Somebody posted that on one of my pictures. The new alternative loading. Kaspa Daily. right now, Kaspa is top performing coin among top 100 cryptocurrencies today, according to Coin Market Cap. I don't even like Coin Market Cap, but if you like it, I love it. Coin Market Cap is also showing Kaspa pumping. This is 8%. Currently, it is 27%. A lot of people are about to be really angry, about to be really mad. Uh, okay, so this is it here. I got to connect. I have to find my wallet and connect it again, I think. But yeah, I'll leave that open because I need to set that back up. Actually, breaking Coin Market Cap added Caspa to its Made in America. So that is that for Caspa. Caspa is up. Where are we? 27% in the last 24 hours. Shut the front door. You guys said it would pump, but I didn't know it would be like this. Mama, we are back in business. 28.8 billion in circulating supply, 105, what was that, billion? 1.8 TPS, point at BPS at 6 cents, 120, 133.5 billion market cap, 24-hour trading volume. No, it's million, 133.5 million. Sorry, guys. That's a 1.7 billion market cap, ranked 46. And looks like there are more active nodes. Let's see if we are still live. We are live, and there's someone in Austin. That must be Fort Worth. Someone in Fort Worth. They took my node. Actually, I took the node down. I got to turn my node back on so we can represent for the big dangerous. Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to DFW and Austin. And I actually do have mining equipment. I got to get on it. I got to get this equipment set up today. Wait, before we get to KRC 20s, go back. I want to check the addresses. Looks like the active addresses are coming back online. Let me see here. Where are the rest of the addresses? Addresses. So it's at 100 or 511,000. Lost 8 crabs in the last hour. 5 fish. Added 10 dolphins. Lost a shark. Added a whale. Lost a humpback. Added a humpback. Added 59 dolphins, 32 fish, and 28 octopus, and lost 69 crabs. What are you doing? Last 90 days, we lost 10,000 crabs. What are you doing, crabs? 9,000 octopus, 2,000 fish, 131 sharks, 25 whales, and added 6 humpbacks. So maybe they are increasing. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, right? So this is address one. Look at the ones with changes. Gate.io lost 18.3 million. Mexi lost 21 million. Uphold added 3.5 million. This guy lost 330 million in the past 24 hours. Actually, it looks like it moved addresses. This address went from here to this address, added 330 million. $24.6 million from one address to another. BitGet lost 14 million. Bybit lost 3.5. This guy added 1.3 million. This guy lost 1.2 million. And this guy added 426,000. If you like it, I love it. Let's go. Go back to KRC 20 tokens. So statistically impossible to have pretty much every single crypto crash exactly at the same time and bounce back exactly the same way. I'm flipping a coin 100 times and getting heads 100 times. Yeah, you're right, Pixel. That's actually impossible, right? Something has to pump while something dumps, and a lot of coins are moving around. People dump one coin and buy another. Like a lot of people are cashing out. Maybe in the stock, actually, even in the stock market, people don't technically cash out. They just move it around, right? You go from something that's bombing to something that's up and coming, or something that you think might up and come, right? This is where the money is made, right? Buying at the bottom and riding it back up. That's how you make money in investing in crypto. You don't make money buying it at the top and selling at the bottom. You make money buying it at the bottom and holding it as it comes back up. Let me get my little Michael Jackson glove back out here. This is a pretty good Thanks, Mom. This is a great investment or a great visual. You got a diamond hand, guys. This is how you make the money. You get it now and hold it on to it and ride it back up. So I don't know what you were thinking, but I'm telling you, it's not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. But this is how you make the money, right? This is how the rich get richer. You buy it low and ride it up. Yeah, here we are. What up, Pixel? What up, my main man? What's going down, brother? So Nacho is up 5%. Kango's up 7. Croak is up 9. Why is Croak up 9? Who the freak is buying Croak? Up 19%. Heroes down 2%. I tried to tell you guys, but hey, whatever. Croak's up 19. Kiki's up 16. Bert, shout out to the Bert team. And you guys are reaching out. I'm here, right? I think you were reaching out. I think we were talking about some videos. You guys are here and you are running it back. All my cash, but is invested in KRC. So KRC 20 has to pop, right? Or actually, I can start mining some more cash and saving it for later. But everything I had is now in KRC 20s. So I really need some KRC 20 momentum. So if you guys want to make videos and partnerships, send me the information because I am deeply invested in KRC 20. Goach is up 10%. Kango's up 7%. Nacho's at a 7 million. I remember when Nacho was at a 45 million market cap, right? So there's definitely still a lot of meat left on the bone. There is plenty of room for growth in the KRC 20 market, guys. I don't even know what this PP Casp is. It is at 3.3 million, so it is gonna pop. Kango is up 3%, 6%, 3.3 million. But not Caspi. I'm pretty deep in Caspi, so I need Caspi to come up 2.1 million. Goats 1.2. Caspo a million. Kiki 786. Croak 527. Kiro is down 449. K-Rex 329. Bert 303. Okay, Bert. Conan 301. Come on, Conan. I'm definitely deeply invested in Conan. So if you want to take your Kiro, bring it on over to Conan. You want to take your Kiki, bring it on over to Conan. Your Kaspa, K-Rex, want to jump on this winning team and let's ride Conan back to the top. Shout out to Cass BT. Actually, no. Cass BTC, you can come on over to Conan as well, right? Let's ride Conan back to the top 5 or top 10 at least. It's a really good project and a really good concept. We want peace in the world. I guess people don't want peace. That's why they're not investing in Conan anymore. And my main man, Cass Bot, you guys have been putting serious work in. So I'm going to check out the Cass Bot as well. I usually don't go to the second page, but I want to check it out. Sticks is down 23. I told you guys. KDAO up 4%. Come on, KDA. Let's push back to the top 20. Dog K, no. Night, no. Gecko, no. Live? I don't know. It might be worth investing in. Hey, Fund, Pepe, Kiki, Jerry. I actually never even looked at the second page before. But let's see here. Kaspa is up 26% and is leading my bubbles. Snake's up 3.7. Arkham's up 9.1. Mudan is up 10.5. I should have kept that Mudan. Jupiter's up 4.8. Swarms is up 14.6. Peanuts 4.3. What is this? A lot. ISO network is up 11. Fartcoin will just not freaking go away, man. These guys continue to come out of nowhere. Tiles up 12.8. Solana's up 4%. Near is up 2.6. Bitcoin is back in business. So maybe that's why the rest of the market's pumping. ZBC is down 24%. I don't know what is happening. XPX is down 14. Just people texting me about the prices. Sorry about that. BGB is up 5.6. XRP is up 2%. Let's go. Wish I'd have bought it while it was under $2. Dang it. Now Ondo is up 0.8. Flocky's up 1.7. Guess we'll close this out. Looking at the trading view. Ooh. Kaspa is 3 green candles and the 4-hour chart. Look at the 1-hour chart, 2 green candles. The volume is up. The MACD crossed. It looked like there is some pump coming. 15-minute chart is showing massive amounts of volume growth. And the MACD is up. You know why? They used to let me show you MACD and RSI. I guess they want me to buy a license, which I'm not going to do. But that was the MACD. Let's check out the RSI, which is the relative strength index. Relative strength index is showing over 70, which means there's green candles. Anytime you get over 70, you will have the green candles. This is the RSI, and this is the based RSI. And you can see here on the 15-minute chart, once we're up, you get a green candle. So let's look at the 5-minute chart. All this is green, which means green, right? Green and green, green and green, green and green. If you like it, I love it. Look at the 1-hour chart. Looks like RSI is up crazy in the 70s. I think above 60, you'll get a green candle. Base relative base RSI based moving average is above 50, so it is still climbing. So I don't know if people are buying or the suppression, somebody turned the suppression trigger off by accident, but looks like Kaspa is back in the race. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. So this is what happened? Coin market cap, I think. Coin ranking, but it ain't coming up. I don't know what's happening. We're gonna close that out. Coin market cap is showing 100 million in 24-hour volume, up 9%. 1.5 million market cap. Gas dropped 40%. Ethereum launches something upgrade and block DAGs 100% bonus attraction. I don't even know what this guy's even talking about. But it appears I'm bullish, never bearish on Cas. It's more, the more it dips, the more I buy, only sell my cash. There's another open source cryptocurrency that is proof of work and reaches 10 BPS as cash. I'm not selling. Shout out to the Kaspa diehards and the Kaspa team. Let me see here. See if there's any new videos. These are all from yesterday. And all from yesterday? Let's see if there's anything if we can find the crypto pumps video from yesterday. But yeah, my main man, let's see what this guy's talking about. But let's
What's up, crypto crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Mites, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat.
Crypto crew with Kaspa in the 6 to 7 cent range. The futhers and Kaspa haters are still out to feast on Kaspa, so to say, when in reality, the whole market is down. Conviction, because meanwhile, the big players are acquiring more and more Kaspa. And that is why I acknowledge the Kaspa fudders at these times of a bloody crypto ocean as they shed more light on Kaspa. And if they're not in Kaspa, the bigger the regret they will have once Kaspa soars.
There is no such thing as bad publicity.
Fundamentally speaking, Kaspa is far from a complete project. Making of this recording, which we will go over some points today. Caspians like myself are holding and accumulating as much Kaspa as possible before the big catalyst, before the worldwide adoption in various sectors, before Kaspa becomes the crypto project it was designed to be. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Kaspa's the digital silver to Bitcoin's digital gold. And so like all assets, crypto crew, you should protect them. We at your crypto crew always encourage you to practice self-custody. We believe the Tangem wallet is your best option. Plug and play, easy to use, the most affordable cold storage in our opinion. So if you like to order your Tangem wallet today, you can get 10% off using code crypto crew. Check out the link in the description box below. Thanks so much for your consideration and support in advance, and may the Lord Jesus Christ bless you all. Crypto crew, did you know that 90% of Kaspa has been mined? Why is this a big deal? For one, growing scarcity. With only 10% of Kaspa left to mine, the supply is tightening, increasing its long-term value potential. Two, network maturity. Kaspa's proof of work network has proven its strength, high hash rate, and security, with most of its supply now distributed.
So we love that Kaspa, folks. It's so strong and we love it. And we're going to put it, it's going to be a part of the strategic reserves. Okay. We did that big thing with Bitcoin. And now Kaspa, folks, we're going to do it very strongly with the Kaspa.
Three, miners shift to transaction fees. With emissions slowing, miners will increasingly earn from network transaction fees. As Kaspa adoption grows, especially across enterprise markets, miners will have strong incentives to keep their machines humming. The future is built on high throughput and low fees. Fourth, enterprise-ready currency. With low inflation, high speed, and enterprise adoption started to form, Kaspa is primed to become a worldwide settlement currency for businesses and individuals alike. As supply shrinks and demand grows, the economics behind Kaspa become even more compelling. Kaspa's emission model is crucial for maintaining a balanced and sustainable ecosystem. The future belongs to fast, decentralized, and scarce money and a powerful distribution ledger technology. That is what Kaspa is in a nutshell. Kaspa will have the technology to be that scalable, future, and fully decentralized hard money once Kaspa runs on 10 blocks per second, once Kaspa smart contracts are out. Kaspa's technology will demonstrate what a true crypto project looks like, following in the footsteps of granddaddy Bitcoin and, to a lesser extent, his failing dad Ethereum.
Right now on Ethereum, on layer 2s, everything is done by the layer 2 themselves, right? Layer 2s are not actually passing that over to, there are no base rollups there, right? Except Tyco perhaps, as I said.
And I cannot, for you said that you are most interested in the decentralization aspect.
That's exactly why I wanted to have the discussion. Yeah.
This create a huge centralization point because normally their sequencers are very centralized. Basically, there is no decentralization at all at this point, and this is the most important point. Okay, yes, we inherit the Kaspa decentralization, all this mining network, all the nodes, everything.
Layer 2 is not a new technology. It's new to Kaspa, but as such, it's been around for so long. But not many people perhaps understand the layer 2s that are built on Ethereum are actually causing centralization or being built in central way, right? Would you like to explain to people perhaps what is zero knowledge proof? Because we've done base rollups. Why do we need zero knowledge proofs there?
Zero knowledge will be used for pruning of the L2 state and for canonical seamless bridge, actually exit part of the bridge back to Kaspa. So here we can use zero knowledge proofs to actually prune our state on L2 to allow light nodes, like similar to Ethereum, like you have full node, which keeps all the state, and you have light node, which only has, I don't know, 3 days back or 1 week back, depends on your appetite. Zero knowledge is ability for you to prove that you know something without having access to this something and without leaking any details about this something. This is a great technological advancement, which is still struggle to find the product market fit in many places because it's not straightforward.
This also answers your earlier question. Why Kaspa didn't have smart contracts before? Okay, 3 years passed since the mainnet. Where have you been? The reason is mainly technological. Is that zero knowledge as a technology, even 3 years ago, it was much less mature than it is now. So now it becomes practically feasible to use it at these speeds we have on Kaspa.
I remember 4 years ago, I was working with some zero knowledge infrastructure. And in order to prove EVM execution trace, you should set up the whole environment first, a so-called clean environment. And it would take you, I think, half a day to generate a proof. And this proof was something like several megabytes, if I'm not mistaken. So it's completely impractical. Like these days, you can prove EVM or any other VM execution trace in, I think, 30 minutes. And it's like really small proof. You can easily post it on chain and keep it on chain as a proof that this computation, this change of state, right? All the coins, everything is there. And then you prove that transition of this state happened exactly in the way you claim it happened. So you can challenge this proof and say, and check, oh, this transition actually happened. This transition is real. And that's increased security, we think, in a very, very meaningful way.
Now, a few days ago, co-founder and director of research at Cas Media, Nicholas Sismil, posted this on X aimed at AI and crypto czar David Sachs. Quote, a crypto strategic reserve should include hard money digital assets only. Creating a crypto strategic reserve that includes proof of stake tokens is akin to creating a separate fiat reserve with new clothes. The point of a reserve should provide a hard money base to counter.
So, do you guys really think that Kaspa should be part of the Bitcoin reserve? I think so. I was just helping out Blockchain Banner streaming on YouTube because X was rugging. Christian Lugic was the guest. Really? Man, get Christian behind on over here to stream, bro. We can make it happen. Blockchain Banter streaming on YouTube. Yeah, X is, I don't know, man. X has been glitchy lately. This guy should be trying to fix X versus, I don't know. I'm not going to get too political, but whatever he's doing, he needs to get back to work, right? Fix the freaking SpaceX and get X working, right? I don't understand why you wasting time messing with government employees, bro. It's going to end badly for you. Stick to what you know, homeboy. But we'll leave that at that, right? I don't want him to shut off my X account. People don't understand how Kaspa really compares to. People don't understand nothing, bro. I was just talking to somebody had just texted me about investing. Right now is the time to get in, and he was like, people are asking him, when do you know the bottom? You don't know where the bottom is. That's why we should DCA in on the way down, right? or DCA, which is dollar cost average as it's going down, right? You don't know what the bottom is. If it turned around today and took off, you would be sick as heck if you didn't get in while you could, right? Get in where you fit in. Try not to ride it all the way down and then ride it back up, right? Instead of buying it as it goes down, little by little, if it comes up, you're going to make money. But you're not going to lose a fortune if you bought it and it continues to go down, right? Well, let's finish this video out from your crypto crew.
Inflation and debt. Proof of stake provides zero hard money value, and the nothing at stake dilemma proves this. I propose the following criteria for strategic crypto reserve assets to fulfill a hard money base. Number one, all assets should be saleable across time. The salability of a good or asset across time refers to its ability to hold value in the future. In other words, its extent to which a good can function as a store of value.
So there's three necessary conditions for good to be a store of value. It must have unforgeable costliness. This means that it's expensive and it's difficult to forge, replicate, or produce. And secondly, there has to be a mechanism in place to restrict the ease of forgery, replication, or production. So in the case of gold and silver, this would be mining. And in the case of proof of work, this would be the difficulty adjustment in addition to mining as well. Also, there has to be an objective supply instead of a subjective supply, thereby creating an objective unit account. So money has to be hard, and its hardness is determined by its stock to flow ratio. Historically, gold, silver, the gold standard, and Bitcoin have functioned like store of value, but we've never seen a hard form of money that has been a good medium of exchange. So with Kaspa, you have a solution to the current traditional payment system, as it's as fast as fiat, but as hard as proof of work. And decentralized finance could finally be decentralized once smart contracts are implemented within Kaspa.
Number two, all assets must be decentralized. First, an asset's emission schedule should be decentralized by following a form of competitive money. Competitive money follows the dictates of the aforementioned, whereby marginal production costs increase and marginal revenue decreases every time a competitive money unit is added to the supply. This increase in supply leads to a decrease in the competitive money unit's price. Monopoly money, on the other hand, is issued by a central entity, whereby the market price of each money unit is determined by aggregate demand. Thus, a money unit can't achieve a positive market value despite zero production costs. The problem with monopoly money is that it leads to inflation and a key man risk, i.e., in the case of modern economics, the Fed, or in proof of stake, the project's team. This leads to a need for the decentralization of enterprise. Competitive money, like gold, silver, or proof of work, can be issued by anyone according to its restrictive mechanism of production. A team, corporate entity, or legal firm isn't required. Requiring a central enterprise extends the risk of the aforementioned points, but also develops an unfair quintillion effect where the richer get rich. This is the case with proof of stake. Why? Because stake participants do not need to continually invest to secure the network, whereas proof of work participants do. This means there can be only one type of node in a proof of stake network, a rich one. Network security must be decentralized. By following the dictates of the aforementioned points, digital asset production is secure in a decentralized manner, and this shows in proof of work's fault tolerance bound of 1/2 compared to proof of stake's fault tolerance bound of 1/3. Proof of stake assets cannot fulfill the aforementioned points. If you agree with these criteria and follow them closely, you'll find that the crypto strategic reserve should include the following assets only: Bitcoin and Kaspa. End quote. Let us know what your thoughts are on Nicholas Sismill's post and on this video in the comment section below. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good.
Stick around.
Fix show.
And so shout out to, why does this always go here and never here? Shout out to your crypto crew. Pretty good message. This is I'm not even sure I've ever seen this guy before. Crypto space. What's wrong with Kaspa and crypto? Crypto Kaspa price prediction. Let's see what he has to say if the video actually starts.
Basically is 73.3% down ever since its previous all-time highs. Well, all-time highs, in fact. Well, now it's going to be a little bit different because obviously the price went towards the upside a little bit, but if we are going to look at it, guys, it's not really different, right? We've got 229% towards the upside. So you could do 2x if you will be accumulating Kaspa, right? So let's have a look now. Let's draw this line, right? So Kaspa is down, well, almost 70%, well, 69, okay? So it's up to you whether you're going to be accumulating Kaspa or not, okay? Unfortunately, I don't have any powder to accumulate any crypto because I'm all in my positions. I haven't been shaken out. I still hold my positions on spot. My name is Luke, by the way, and this video is not financial advice. By the way, apologies, guys, I haven't been in here for you for a while. It was a wild ride, I would say, you know, last week that basically in crypto and in stock market and in everything. So the question is, are we entering bear cycle right now, or we are going to see some major changes and big surprises for crypto? Guys, of course, I'm not going to be here over bullish. I'm not going to be here bearish. I will try to give you my outlook, which of course is not financial advice. So remember about that, okay? Let's actually start with a little bit of a TA for hourly for Kaspa, right? So we are bouncing from the level of 5 cents, okay? Now, the question is, can we trust this little bounce? To answer that quickly, go and check out my Bitcoin video, because now I will be doing separate updates, Kaspa, Bitcoin, and potentially different altcoins. And over there, I actually tell how I believe that we might go towards the upside based on money to supply. But anyways, guys, of course, if that is going to happen, potentially Kaspa is going to see some reversal, okay? But again, watch the first video. Now, guys, looking at the daily time frame, of course, things are looking, let's say, okay, juicy, because, well, stochastic RSI properly bottomed, right? 5 cents was, well, crucial area of support, I would say, okay, because there was nothing in here. And if we are going to go back to weekly time frame,
shout out to Alfred. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but shout out to Alfred. Let's finish this video and keep it rolling. Kaspa, Kaspa, Kaspa. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and super chat, and go ahead and like the video. I see a lot of people, 100 people watching, and there's one like, and that's my like. Like the video, guys. Do you not like the content? Are you not entertained? Are we not doing it all live? Go ahead and like the video, and let's go.
This is very important level of support, in my personal humble opinion, for Kaspa. And if we are going to lose it, well, let's see what could be the strong level of a support for Kaspa. That would be probably 3 cents. Let's actually zoom it in a little bit and let's draw some levels in here. Well, probably that would be a little bit higher here. I don't want to scare you off, guys. So there will be, what, 4 cents and then 3 cents, right? So these are 3 major levels that we have to pay attention to. Hopefully we don't have to, and hopefully we are going to see the pump and bounce towards the upside from now on, but that is yet to be determined, okay? So let's have a look at the overall market, guys. Again, disgusting on a daily. I don't know what's ultima, whatever, but if we are going to look at weekly, monthly, it feels like a bear market, right? However, if I'm going to go to the technicals, okay, which I actually have deleted, so you have to go with me to my X account. Let's press X and let's go to my profile. By the way, guys, follow me on X, because over here you are going to be able to see my analysis first before I'm going to upload anything, right? So the first things first, guys, in order to look at a macro perspective, first of all, for Bitcoin, right, if we are going to look at this chart, we can clearly see, this is weekly, by the way, we can clearly see that this could be still considered as a retest, right? This level in here is a strong level of a support. So again, that's the first thing. And second, guys, let me get out of this and let me go towards total crypto market cap, which looks like this, right, on a weekly. And of course, Kaspa is in here, right? So yes, we had a little wick in here towards the downside, right? However, you probably remember how important this level in here was, where everybody was calling for the burst cycle. And now this level is still holding as a strong level of support. Of course, not mentioning about previous all-time highs of a previous cycle for overall crypto market. So now, given the fact that this is happening based on the trend line support, so on and so forth, we can also look at the stochastic RSI on a weekly being an oversold area. So, you know, pretty much every single indicator now is showing that we could see some bounce for overall crypto market, not only our beloved Kaspa. And speaking about our beloved Kaspa, guys, market cap is at $1.5 billion. Well, that's definitely not juicy. However, volume is sitting at 105 mil, and very bullish long term is that we are sitting at 90.404% mined Kaspa. So I don't have to explain to you what is going to happen when Kaspa is going to be 100% mined, right? And emission schedule is obviously going to be decreasing, right? And hopefully these DEM exchanges are going to list our beloved Kaspa. But now let's have a look at something that's also important, right? Crypto Rover is pointing out that US inflation is crashing and Trump's master plan is working, and he will force the Fed to cut rates. Once that happens, stocks, Bitcoin, and crypto will explode, right? So hopefully this is going to happen. Of course, it's not happening now, but that was the plan, right? So scare the market, crash the S&P 500, and pressure the Fed into cutting rates and pump his crypto bags. Now, guys, let's have a look at a short time frame Kaspa, and let's see what we could potentially expect in here. Okay, so let's have a look at first of all this way. So we've got Binance on a daily. As we can see, we've got many shorts. We've got 429,000 worth of shorts versus how many longs, right? 460. It's funny how people are jumping into these longs now while they actually should be jumping earlier, in my opinion. But anyways, looking at the daily on all of the exchanges, guys, we can see that there is more longs rather than shorts. On 7 daily, we've got more shorts. So liquidity on, let's say, 7 daily is above the current trading price for Kaspa. Let's have a look at the heat map. That's going to be much easier. So you see how this liquidity was flushed in here, right? And now Kaspa is pretty much going towards the downside, right? In my opinion, Kaspa is going to see a little bit of a shakiness, okay? Because we still have liquidity in here at 5 cents, and that's 32,000, right? Question is, can Kaspa go realistically towards the upside? Well, based on the liquidity levels, not. But of course, these are just liquidity levels. They are not 100% accurate.
Yeah, Slick, you might have missed the boat on that one because Kaspa is definitely going up on the liquidity side. It is still pushing up on the 4-hour chart. RSI is relatively high at 60. Check the 10-minute chart. I actually never check the 10-minute chart. What? 5-minute chart? 5-minute chart says it's going back down to 0071. RSI is starting to come down a little bit, so it looks like people might be selling off. Somebody might have made a couple of bucks and cashing out. I don't know why they would cash out this early, but it appears it is coming back down. So there might be a sell off starting. Why is my computer freezing? Leave that open. I want to check that out later. What is this? Leave that open as well. Confused now. Let's play this guy's video. This guy had some interesting points. Let me see, 7 minutes. Let's see.
You have to remember about that. Now, let's have a look at 1 weekly time frame for our beloved Kaspa, ladies and gents. And as you guys can clearly see, right, even if we are going to go to that 5 cents area, liquidity is in here. So I do believe that long trade, swing long with little leverage could be a good idea, okay? Because liquidity at the moment is above us, right? So guys, that's what I've got for you if it comes to that short time frame prediction for Kaspa, I believe we could see a little bit very shakiness and hovering around that area of 5 cents, right, in order to grab that liquidity on a weekly time frame. Well, probably properly bottom and make this line flatten a little bit, just like in here. Of course, this is just a simple indicator, but quite reliable. Nonetheless, guys, I believe that upside is still there. I know that many people are calling for bear cycle, but personally, I haven't sold anything, and I don't think that this is going to happen, because if so, this is going to be the most stupid cycle ever, in my opinion. And why? Well, because we haven't had altcoin season, right? If we are going to look at the previous Bitcoin's dominance chart on a weekly previous altcoin season, I mean, we can clearly see that this job still haven't happened, right? Yes, we had this little fart in here, but that's of course on a weekly, just a little fart that we have experienced, right? At the moment, Bitcoin's dominance is playing with us. Nonetheless, we have to remember about the fact that stochastic RSI is in overheated levels for weekly time frame for Bitcoin's dominance. So in this case, guys, of course, I'm not going to tell you that altcoin season will happen tomorrow, because it's just a nonsense, right? But looking at overall sentiment, guys, of course, not financial advice. This is something that I'm telling to myself. If I would have cash, I would probably buy more, right? Nonetheless, since I don't, I will just patiently wait and look at the data that we have, basically, right? To conclude the video, in my opinion, Kaspa isn't done and crypto market isn't done. Okay, it's just
Kaspa is definitely not done, and he might be on to something. This might be. Let's go back and look. When did Kaspa pump initially? Months. Okay. Let's see here. This is November, March, right? Is it March? It is March. So I'm thinking February, March. It was down February, March. I think this is when the initial turnaround started. So this is March 2023. This is February. Ooh, March 2024 was kind of hard. May. So sometime between February. So if it missed February, right? So there's 2 down months and a pump. We're at the 2 down months and a pump. So between March and April, something's going to happen, guys. It's not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes and the BTM Crypto News Network. Remember where you heard it first. But let's go to this guy. Had a pretty interesting video I was watching earlier. If the video ever comes back, I don't know why things glitch when I'm trying to show videos, but at some point, I'm pretty sure it's going to come back. So we'll give it a minute here. And let's see. Okay, there we go. Let's see what he has to say.
Is going to recover, and solid projects, chunky fundamental projects like Cas, I think are going to turn around quick. We're going to talk about that in this video. Plus, we're also going to talk about some Binance rumors, right? Cas being listed on Binance, which could be big. I'm not holding my breath, but it's some exciting nonetheless. And then honestly, I want the Kaspa community to weigh in on an issue that I saw on Reddit. No, this is not clickbait. Stay till the end of the video. I want to discuss this because I think it could be an issue. So before we get started, welcome back to the channel. My name's Doc. Throughout the day, I'm a resident physician, and at night, I take you guys on my crypto and investing journey. All right, guys, Kaspa, getting a nice little rally here, back up above 6 cents, 6.3. We're looking at the 4-hour chart here. We get a nice little bump up here. Just a couple days ago, we were close to 10 cents. And that's why I think this is such a great buying opportunity. This is why I just bought like 20 minutes ago, because end of January, we were at 13 cents, right? Double where we are now. And to me, it just seems like a no-brainer that this is a great buying opportunity. When we go to the daily chart, guys, December, we were 18, 19 cents, a 3x from here. This really just seems, once Bitcoin recovers, Kaspa, really the spring is being loaded, right? We have the beach ball being placed underneath the water. And we're going to talk about just a quick updates with Kaspa, but I really want to go into this Reddit post, like do we need more marketing? And I guess I don't want to give too much away, but I'm relatively new to the Kaspa army. I've been a bag holder for a couple weeks, and I've really been like kind of going all in. I am increasing the size of my bag. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. Bitcoin this weekend saw a pretty big drawdown with the crypto summit kind of being underwhelming. We did not get any capital gains news about Bitcoin or crypto. And because of that, I think the market's selling off. Right now, here on the 4-hour chart, we are getting a nice little bump up. So that is reassuring. We're going to have to see how that goes for the rest of the week. Right now, crypto fear and greed index, it's at 17. And you can tell market sentiment's pretty low. You know, the fear that we're feeling right now feels very similar to COVID-esque like fear. Everyone kind of just feels exhausted. Someone in my Discord said we shouldn't call this the fear and greed index. We should call it the fear and fatigue index, because people are just fatigued. They're tired. Their bags are getting beat down. And hopefully that means this is the time to buy, right? Buy when others are fearful. And that is honestly why I topped my Kaspa bag off today, DCA'd in, because again, this just feels like a no-brainer. I really like this too. Wallet number 16 said, hold my beer, I'm buying the dip. They've been buying over 100,000 or more every hour, which is pretty wild, right? You see their balance history, it just keeps going up, and it makes sense, right? This guy saying like, bro, don't dox me. So wallet number 16, maybe they know something we don't know, right? Because if this isn't conviction, I don't know what is. And I do like to see that, right? We talked about this on my last Kaspa video. Kaspa won the best blockchain award. I like posted this on my Twitter, and some people are giving me a hard time. They're like, it's a block tag, it's not a blockchain, doc. Like, I know, I'm just kind of sharing what the Kaspa official, like one of the official Kaspa accounts is saying. I know this isn't necessarily I'm just reposting, right, what Kaspa was posting. So yes, I know it's a block tag, but nonetheless, this is bullish, right? Obviously, they're winning awards. People are getting behind Kaspa. Must be doing something right? The other thing that we talked about is we're now at 10 blocks per second, right? So this is on the test net right now. And you can see this is a current speed of Kaspa, right? Doing 1 block per second. And then on the test net, we're at 10 blocks per second, which is wild. Faster than Solana. This is supposed to hit the main net in April-ish, right? So I thought this was pretty wild. Like, it is flying. Everybody talks about how Sui's supposed to be so fast. The Kaspa 10 blocks per second is wild. It's like literally, it is noticeably faster than everybody else. Okay, this kind of gets into what I want to talk about a little bit here. This guy is saying that he's never seen BCS, right? And this is the Binance Smart Chain posting about Kaspa, right? A few hours ago, they've been posting about it non-stop. And they're saying, like, is this part of the Binance listing game? Are we close to a Binance listing? And this guy, he said, either way, they have 600,000 followers. And it's not easily ignored, even by Binance. So who knows if this BCS...
Let's actually check this. So this is there a Binance? Is it a YouTube? I mean, a Twitter page? Did Binance have a Twitter page? What is this? Let's see if we can find that. Binance might help if we spell Binance right. So going over to Binance. Nope. Nope. Must have been yesterday because I don't see nothing here about sleepless AI. Do you guys see anything here from Binance? What up, Nico? Hello, 570K Kaspa. Let's go. Let's go, Nico. I don't see nothing here about Kaspa, actually. What is he talking about? My AI agent, who cares? Interview with Binance. Who cares? Join and learn Binance Bootcamp. No. Turning on the PC takes 10 minutes to boot. I remember those days. Huh. I remember those days. Remember you could turn the computer on and go outside. I would turn the computer on, take the trash out, and come back in, and the computer's still booting up. Dreams to come true. What is this? Heartwarming CG. Must be when CG got out of jail. Yeah, nope, nothing. This is yesterday. This is 2 days ago. Announcements. What is this? Binance. Yeah, I don't see anything on here about Kaspa, actually. It's weird. Um, Women Who Crypto. Nice. Nice. Hmm. See some sand. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see anything here about Kaspa. Did you guys see anything here? Anybody? Everybody? Somebody? Did a lot of Binance images. All day and all night. Okay, I guess we'll go back to the video.
Thames alert, if they just top their bag off and they're trying to get exposure because they know they have a big following, or it's because they know something and they could potentially get seen by Binance. I don't know. I want to know. Let me know down below in the comments. What do you guys think? And also, if you're getting value out of this, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications so you can get more Kaspa content like this pushed to you. And guess what, guys? They're hammering tweets really hard about Kaspa and Kas. I love it, right? I'm all for it. I'm a bag holder, right? Let's get more eyeballs on this project because I think once more people see it, the project really is going to speak for itself. So I saw this Reddit post earlier today and I figured like, okay, I got to make a video on this. And I genuinely want the Kaspa army to weigh in on this because I don't want to be like too assuming. I'm a relatively new Kaspa holder. You guys have honestly welcomed me with like wide arms, so I really appreciate that. But like, I want some OGs to kind of comment down below. Like, let me know, what are your thoughts on this? And the whole thesis of this post is like, do we need marketing, right? And they're saying kind of the TLDR is like Kaspa is going to need marketing, especially after the 10 blocks per second goes live, just because the crypto space is flooded with all of these new projects. And
He's right. But before going down the rabbit hole, I'm trying to figure out what he was talking about here with this posting. CoinCo. I do have CoinCo, I think. I think I posted that earlier. Actually, let me see what's going on here. I am following CoinCo. Da, da, da. Oh, bro, there's a tree there. Oh, no, there's a tree there. Dang, bro. Dang, bro. Just trying to see what he was saying from yesterday with CoinCo and Binance. Okay, I just realized something. This ain't even in English. I'm tripping. Okay, bro. Maybe it's this one. Kaspa Cassandra upgrade could trigger a rally by enhancing network efficiency. Future major exchange listings may further propel Kaspa's growth. You are right there, sir. I just realized, though, this is not even in English, but we're doing it all live. So you're going to make mistakes. What are you saying, LB? Exchanges will give free marketing since they do have to pay for a product and have to resell it. I think you're right, right? They'll need to pump. They'll need to pump it more than we do. So we will see, but they're definitely going to have to help get the word out if people are going to buy said tokens. So let's get back to the video because I do want to do some tactical investing. What time is it? Okay, we got time.
if this BCS gems alert, if they just top their bag off and they're trying to get exposure because they know they have a big following, or it's because they know something and they could potentially get seen by Binance. I don't know. I want to know. Let me know down below in the comments. What do you guys think? And also, if you're getting value out of this, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications so you can get more Kaspa content like this pushed to you. And guess what, guys? They're hammering tweets really hard about Kaspa Kas. I love it, right? I'm all for it. I'm a bag holder, right? Let's get more eyeballs on this project, because I think once more people see it, the project really is going to speak for itself. So I saw this Reddit post earlier today, and I figured, like, okay, I got to make a video on this, and I genuinely want the Kaspa army to weigh in on this, because I don't want to be like too assuming. I'm a relatively new Kaspa holder. You guys have honestly welcomed me with like wide arms, so I really appreciate that. But like, I want some OGs to kind of comment down below. Like, let me know, what are your thoughts on this? And the whole thesis of this post is like, do we need marketing, right? And they're saying kind of the TLDR is like, Kaspa is going to need marketing, especially after the 10 blocks per second goes live, just because the crypto space is flooded with all of these new projects. And I will talk about that a little bit. Like, it does feel like there's this issue of like the tyranny of choice, right? There's over, like, the last number I heard was like over 11 million different cryptos out there. And I do think marketing can potentially help. And the other thing I want to clarify is, like, marketing doesn't necessarily.
Wait a minute, hold the phone. And people think crypto is going away? 11 million cryptos projects are out there? Interesting. I just had to point that out, right? I heard it previously and I wanted to make a point of that second go around. So I just wanted to point that out. There are 11 million cryptos. I didn't even know that. I hadn't even seen a full list, right? I only see them sectioned. I haven't seen them listed together. 11 million? If you like it, I love it.
Necessarily mean like paid marketing. Yes, I know that's what they're talking about in this Reddit post, but like, I think Kaspa just needs marketing in general. I'm trying to help out with that, right? Obviously, I'm not paid by Kaspa. I'm not even monetized on YouTube. I'm not making any money from this. I'm just talking about projects that I truly believe in, to the point where, like, I put a buy alert out in my Discord, right? I put a buy alert in my Discord. You can see it right here, buy alert. I'm buying more Kaspa, because I believe in the project, right? I genuinely think like eyeballs should see this, right? So it's really interesting. I do agree with a lot of the comments here. I agree the community should discuss this, try to raise some funds. I have mixed feelings on that. Like, I get it. It is good to raise funds as a community. I would also be curious, like, if Kaspa could pitch into that and maybe get on some big channels. The other thing is, I don't even know if the Kaspa Foundation, if they do need to raise funds. I just think more people need to learn about the project, because the more people learn about the project, they're going to realize the tech is.
Yes, sir. On that end, you are correct. Kaspa Fund is pushing out information about the project. Got me saying it. I don't think double Bitcoin rewards. Double your Bitcoin mining rewards. But yeah, I don't think that Kaspa needs the marketing. Also agree with you, LB. At this point, if you don't know about it, you just don't know about it. These guys putting money into marketing might not be well spent, right? The word will be the word. You're not going to push additional people to Kaspa by marketing at this point. Either you know or you don't know, right? So I don't know. Possibly it'll help, but long term, I don't think it's going to matter much. Well, let's finish this video. I like this guy. He has some interesting points. Let's finish what he has to say.
Is awesome. And I think that will kind of sell itself. I don't know. That's my thought. Again, I want to know from the OGs down in the comments, like, do you think Kaspa should set some marketing funds aside, or marketing tokens, or put some type of incentive in place for like big KOLs, key opinion leaders, to talk about it? Genuinely want to know. This is like one of my best videos. I talked about Kaspa 4 days ago. I got over 4,000 views, which is like one of my best videos. It just really goes to show like how strong the Kaspa army is. And again, like, I'm excited. I'm probably going to put a similar thumbnail because I did just buy some more, and I'll show you that here in a second. This is Kaspa. I put a 10x long as a leverage play in. And we're kind of just bouncing around right here. You can see this is where I put the 10X. I actually got in right before this big move here. So I was happy about this. This is the 1 minute chart, so it is a little bit chaotic. But yeah, I do like putting leveraged plays in after the market's pulled.
Yeah, actually, I thought I was muted. Actually, you're right, Dublin. Sure, we had documentary about Casper that would have been on Amazon, but nobody would donate anything. If everyone donated 5 cash, it would have been sorted. That would have been great marketing. Really? Got canceled due to lack of funding. Really? Marketing conditions didn't help. Yeah, I mean, currently, I reckon it wouldn't be the greatest time for marketing with everything else slowly falling apart and the economy in the US gradually tanking. Spending money on marketing would not be one of the best things to do currently. I mean, it would help, but at this point, we got to ride it out, right? Time to diamond hand and just hold on at this point, right? It's not going to be a lot that beyond the blockchain was the X page says on that. Beyond the blockchain was the X page says on that. But yeah, I mean, at this point, I mean, Caspa's an older project, so there's no reason to go berserk on marketing, right? It's not like it's a new project that nobody knows about. Folks have been arguing over Caspa for years now, right? It's not going to be something that comes out of nowhere that people are going to be like, ooh, a new project, right? Either you know about it or you don't know about it. I don't think marketing is going to do much for a project such as Caspa. Bed Bath & Beyond still has a page beyond the blockchain. I thought I was following these guys beyond block. Apparently not. Project update, careful consideration. We made a difficult decision to discontinue beyond the blockchain document. What? I didn't even know. I didn't even know. Uh, Beyond the blockchain document, unfortunately, we aren't able to secure sufficient funding to meet our initiative goals. We sincerely appreciate and support the enthusiasts from Caspa community, KRC developers, creators, and though leaders who believed in this project, community has always been at the heart of the initiative. As such, we will be refunding all contributors who filled out the community backer forum. That's interesting. In a shit show. Casper is growing faster than the internet. Don't give up, Carrie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Keep pushing, player. Keep pushing. Guys, you're almost there. But I mean, if you think so, right? And currently, now wouldn't be the best time for a documentary on Caspa. And I donated 3,000 Caspa. They are sending refund. Did you get your refund already, Dublin? Because I think I donated to this actually. I don't know. But I guess that would be a good thing to refund people. So shout out to Invest with Doc. Let's see what tactical investor has to say and ride it out with this guy.
And if you're around in 2021, I've been in crypto since 2017. I remember the days when Bitcoin was crashing like crazy. Everyone thought it was the end of Bitcoin in the summer of 2021, or right after summer of 2021. And then all of a sudden, Bitcoin hits a new all-time high. So a lot of people realize if you're looking at social media, people are very much nearsighted. They don't look in the near distant future to see what is the bigger picture. They look at a very, very small portion of it, and they don't open they don't have their peripheral vision, if you will, turned on to realize what is actually happening and what does this look like long term. So obviously right now, the cryptocurrency fear and greed index sitting at 17. That is all-time lows, even compared to when we saw, which is a crazy thing to think about because the fear and greed index was actually higher when Bitcoin was at 25,000 than Bitcoin right now at 79,000. That's just crazy to think about. We're 3 times the high of Bitcoin when it was here at 25,000. Yet people are more scared now than they were back then. Just crazy to think about. And obviously, we've seen this chart like actually spike like crazy. I'm just gonna reset this, but I mean, we've seen the overall spike of this happen so dramatically and so drastically over the last period, the last few days. I mean, we've seen just dumps, pumps, dumps, and I think we're going to see probably this crazy level of volatility happen for a little while, especially as more and more people are uncertain as to what this current trend is going to be in cryptocurrency. And a lot of that uncertainty is shown not only just in the cryptocurrency market, it's also in stocks. I mean, you can see almost everything is just red. I mean, Apple losing 5%, Tesla losing almost 15% in one day. It's just insane numbers that we've seen, especially with a lot of tech companies that are extremely overvalued, that have high PE to price to earning ratios. But either way, crazy things, because it's not just impacting crypto, it's also impacting stocks. And that's why you have to, oftentimes you may look at the price of Kaspa and freak out. The Kaspa is at below 6 cents, but you have to look at the rest of the market. And you have to realize that there's macro factors that are at play. And I've talked about this multiple times on the channel, because regardless of how big of a bullish case you may have in Kaspa, how great something is, macro factors are always, almost, not all the time, almost always going to outplay and create a larger influence on the price action of the underlying asset than the asset itself doing something crazy, right? We're doing something great. You look at NVIDIA setting record number of profitabilities, but NVIDIA being down 5% today, right? So it's just people obviously trading and investing out of fear, which is crazy to think about, because Warren Buffett for the longest time has been stocking up a huge pile of cash, sitting on $300 billion right now in cash. Obviously, an individual that could have foreseen a lot of this potentially happening and going to be swooping in when the prices are low again. Obviously, a great level of foresight in something that is happening right now. Obviously, he sold Apple near its peak. Looking at where it is today, a fantastic opportunity compared to his decision-making past. So you have to also look at the same way, if you will, put on his goggles to see where does the market go from here. Maybe selling the Bitcoin top at 109,000, 108,000 was the way to go. Maybe selling the Kaspa top at 20 cents was the way to go. And then looking at when the market corrections happen, getting it back in. Now, obviously, a lot of people love the DCA. They don't really want to exit their positions, which is reasonable. But at the same time, you have to look at how do the bigger players do it. And so you look at the cryptocurrency market, obviously the majority of the dominance held by Bitcoin, just because when you see market corrections like this, this level of volatility, a lot of people get out of their smaller altcoins. They go into Bitcoin more specifically. And so when you take a look at Kaspa right now, we've talked about this solid line of support about 5 cents. And I talked about the fact that if Kaspa does dump, which it has happened alongside of every other cryptocurrency, the major line of support for Kaspa is going to be around the 5 cent range, right? And that is the test, right? The same way that people look at Bitcoin and say, maybe 50,000 is that, like, if Bitcoin goes below 50,000, we're definitely into a bear market. And people, in my opinion, when I look at Kaspa, for me, if Kaspa goes below 5 cents, more specifically 4 cents at the worst case scenario, it's going to be a very, very hard climb back up. It just realistically is, because that 5 cent range was initially super hard to break out of. Once we did, we stayed above it. We've never gone back down to that 5 cent range since, look at this, right? October of 2023. This is a year and a half ago when we broke through 5 cents, which is crazy to think about. But either way, that is the state of the market. That is simply where we are today. But I want to encourage you and let you know, as we talk about this towards the end of the video, that I think there are brighter days ahead. Now, it's not going to be happening in a couple of days. It's not going to be happening in a week. it's probably going to be a little while. And sometimes you just have to strap in for the ride, and you have to just be patient. Now you look at the network hash rate, surprisingly, and what I thought was quite impressive, network hash rate for Kaspa. We've seen dips every now and again. We saw this dip back here in February. A lot of people freaked out. One of the first times that it's gone below 1 equihash, but we've seen it regain. And, obviously you can see a slow downtrend just because as price continues to stay down, eventually miners kind of hit that point where like, hey, it's just not worth it for me, or I can't really continue to eat these losses. You've seen that kind of mentioned between some different crypto mining YouTubers on X, as far as, does it make sense to continue running my machines when this is the level of Kaspa I'm getting? Obviously, there's a reduction on a monthly basis. And, if you have high energy rates at home, you may not be able to sustain the period of time to continue mining until it's a little bit more edible, if you will, to be able to eat that loss in the electric cost. You can also see this along KRC20s, right? The overall volume is down. I mean, there was times where Nacho, the number one meme coin on Kaspa, had trading volume that was 2 to 3 million. It's down 90%. I mean, you look at the market cap. At one point, this market cap, I believe, was sitting at around 60 million. Now we're at 6 million, so a 90% drop. Almost everything that we've seen from all-time highs, the euphoric stage, everything is down a good 70 to 80%. And this, like I said, it's not just Kaspa, it's not KRC20 only. This is almost everything across the board. Now, when you look at miners, right, almost, and this is at a 10-cent range, average for home. I think realistically, average for homes is probably a little bit higher, probably looking at 12 cents, at least here in, South Carolina. It's pretty expensive. And so, for most people, when you look at Kaspa, at one point, Kaspa had like 5 of the top 6 overall crypto miners. Now it's not even, I would say it's not even in the top 20 at this point. You've got to really, really scroll down. And in fact, the most current profitable miner is an at-home miner, the KS0, right? Which is crazy to think about primarily because of the low wattage consumption. So yeah, you're not going to get a lot of Kaspa, but at the same time, your energy cost is not going to be nearly as high. And there's not a single Kaspa miner at 10 cents as a home miner that is currently profitable. In fact, you would have to go down to 7 cents. Maybe you can get a hosting rate at about 7 cents. And you'd still be on your way down to try to find, a profitable Kaspa miner. The KS7, the most recent one that's getting ready to launch, is the only one that's profitable at $1.60 per day. So it is pretty abysmal. All of the, almost all of the Bitmain units, all of the Kaspa, the big Kaspa miners, some of the iServer big Kaspa miners, all of those are currently unprofitable. So obviously it doesn't look good. And even the most profitable miners, right? You take a look at, obviously you have the Doge, but the more recent ones that we've seen, for home miners, right, are Alio, right? ZK Snark algorithm. Even these, you look at Alio price or Aleo, it's down 93%. Like, it's just insane. There's no end in sight as far as people selling off. Mind you, this is a company that raised like $200 million at a market cap of 83 million. Looks like investors pretty much just dumping all of their Alio. But I mean, what I want people to realize, and this is a sign of encouragement, and this is one potential thing that could happen. Obviously, macro factors are always going to have a lot more influence in things, but I think there is a potential that this case could play out. For those of us that remember, if we go back far enough, in 2021, we remember when Bitcoin hit this all-time high, right? This was about a $65,000 Bitcoin back in May of 2021. After that, we had a significant drop all the way down here, hitting right around 29,000, right? So you're going from 65,000, that is more than it's about a 50% drop, right? Which for Bitcoin, a 50% drop from an all-time high at 109,000 would be about a $55,000 Bitcoin, which kind of crazy to think about, but it is truly possible. Now, after that, by the end of that year, so 6 months later, Bitcoin is at 69,000. And that's the crazy thing to think about. Now, you think Bitcoin goes and doubles after dropping 50%, goes to a new all-time high. a lot of people don't realize how crazy alt season was at that same time. Now, mind you, this is Solana. Solana hit an all-time high of about $58. Around that same time, Bitcoin hit in 65K. It corrected down very similarly, obviously a little bit harder, down to $20, more of like a 60 to 70% drop, which seeing right now in altcoins as well. But that was also the same year that this also happened. This is insane to think about, that at the same time that Bitcoin goes and doubles, you have altcoins going from $22 to $250, $260, a 10x. So Bitcoin does a 2x, altcoins do 5 times that. So just think about that. I'm not saying that is going to be the scenario that plays out, but this was in many ways, it's too early to tell, right? But right now, this is where we are. We're just seeing this massive drop. I think we're waiting to see what is this prior level of support, right? That is where this was predominantly found. When do we retrace back up, and when do you go back to all-time highs? If we can find this level of support, it's going to take days for confirmation, maybe a week or two for confirmation as to when we've actually seen the bottom. But I think at that point, you could possibly, depending on how everything else is going on around the world, you could see a crazy, crazy altcoin run. You could see a crazy Bitcoin run. So I don't want you to lose hope, but also do be mindful. Crypto is a high risk asset. And if it's not smart to put in your entire life savings. I saw someone on Twitter talking about that. They put in 65% of their life savings or down 90% on it. You know, maybe not the best decision in the world, but I think there is a chance for a brighter hope. I don't know if this happens in 2025. It very well could. But I think there is a opportunity. I think there is potential. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think that we've actually entered the bear market, or we're already in the bear market and we're going down to set price of Bitcoin, $50,000 Bitcoin, whatever you think it is? Or do you think we are in a temporary V-shaped downturn where we have a upside return and we hit all-time highs, and the altcoin season is here? So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash up the like. Enjoy content like this, consider subscribing. And until next time, guys, stay invested.
So shout out to Tactical Investor. And guess that'll be it for today. Guess we'll pick this back up tomorrow. What is this? Or maybe, dang it, freaking commercial. Let me see here. Wanted to check something real quick. I know I keep going back to that. Let's see if there is any different price action. If not, we'll shut it down for the day. Actually, it's still up 23%. 7 cents. But thanks for joining. Thanks for liking, subscribing. And I guess we'll continue with the Kaspa tomorrow if we continue to pump. But sorry about that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and super chat. And remember, Kaspa, Kaspa, Kaspa. Let's get back to the money, guys. And as always, stay dangerous. Miner out.